Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. I'm over here showing you Bitcoin on a daily time frame, and as you can see, the relief rally is still in effect. We are now finding some resistance at the 55 EMA on a daily time frame, and I think this is a good place to, as I said yesterday, make sure to take some profit and then get ready to see if we can get this claimed to go to the next level, which is around 27,700 on Bitcoin. I wanted to point out a few quick things. So the measured move is in effect. We are looking for our target right now at 24,500. And then if we don't get to there, then right now what's going on is we're in the resistance zone. So this 23.7 to 23.5 is where people should be loading up shorts as a hedge to go to the downside. So if we get above 23,800 and we start having 4-hour closes above it, I'm looking for this 24,525, and then getting above that with closes, okay, 4-hour opening closes, and we can look to go back up to this 28K level. So don't get too bearish, but this is a great place to take long profits. If you took it off the 21, you can take some profits here and you can hedge short in case it goes higher. If you don't want to short, just let your long run with the stop loss under the 21. And then this is a great area that you can take a short if this measured move comes to fruition, because right now you have this measured move, you have your 100 EMA, you have your fib, all three targets targeting this area over here. So this is likely where we're going on a daily time frame. Let's go to a 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, we got our 21 above the 200. So when price action does decide to go back to the downside, we are more than likely gonna see a bounce at this area, 22,220. That's if we go to the downside. If we don't go to the downside and we still hang around here and go sideways, this 21 EMA will come up and it will give us another higher level of support before we have to worry about downside. Right now, to the downside, I was saying this 21 EMA, the $22,700 level is like support. Closing 4-hour candles underneath that is where you're going to be looking for a lower liquidity grab, and then we got to look for 21,500, 21,600-ish, and then after that we can look for 20,800. And yeah, going too much lower than that, you're going to be testing previous week's low around 18,900. So all of these are possible, especially if price action gets under the 21 and under the 200 and starts opening and closing underneath it. You're going to see this 21 curve underneath, and it's going to start pushing price very down hard. So be cautious of that. Right now, pre-market is kind of going down quickly. So Bitcoin and Ethereum might follow next, so just be very, very cautious about that. It does look like we might pull back a little into open. So yeah, that's Bitcoin for you. We're looking for a little bit higher. I think around 25,000 is a reasonable area for Bitcoin to get to before the roll around, and we are looking for about 24,500 anyway. So if we go sideways here, this EMA will come back down a little bit, and 24,500 is a good area for us to look for if we got 4-hour opening closes above 23,800. Once we get this 25,000 level area confirmed above with 4-hour opening closes, we can look for that $28,000 area next. Okay? All right, now let's go to a daily on Ethereum. So this is Ethereum on a daily. As you can see, we are above the 55 EMA into the 200. Okay. There's Bitcoin. Okay. 200 is all the way over here. We did get to the 55. Here's Ethereum. We are above it, and we are testing into the 200 right now. So what I'm showing you here is Ethereum might be the one to show us first that, hey, either we're going to the upside or hey, we're about to roll over. And this 200 will be a good signal. Any 4-hour open and closes above 1631, we should probably look for higher. And I would say the next level is right over here, around 1700-ish. And let me turn on indicators. So I'm looking for around, first I want to break above 1700. Once 1700 is broken, I'm looking for this $1830 area. And then we're looking for this previous month high around 1900. So yeah, we had a lot of targets to the upside, and right now Ethereum is doing a good job of showing strength. As long as we can hold here, it's gonna probably try to test into that area, at least maybe around here, like 1700, and then we can test back down into the 55 and 21 convergence, so where these two will meet, like maybe around here. We can pull back once we hit this area. We can pull back to around here, around 1500-ish, and then we can go up higher. Right now, we're fighting the midline of this channel. Once we claim above this midline, the move up will be pretty quick. So be warned. Let's go to the 4-hour real quick. So looking at the 4-hour, you can see, looking at the 4-hour, you can see we're already bumping up into the previous highs of yesterday, and we are challenging those shorts. I was telling everyone I wanted to short like 1575, or I was saying we can short in this range here after that daily close. But I said that at 1575, you should probably take your short off because it might try to make one more new high. And it looks like it's trying to do that because we already had our like 1, 2, 3 legs. So this is now gonna make a top, I think, a distribution formation, you know, Wyckoff distributive top, and that can take like, you know, a day or two, but maybe like consolidate into this area and then roll over. That's what I'm expecting. 1700 to 1800 looks like where we might poke into and then roll over. So just keep an eye on that right now. Losing 1500 to the downside with 4-hour open and closes is going to be questionable, because then our 55 is like all the way down here at like 1350. So losing 1500, the risk of going to 1350-ish or a little bit lower than that is there. And then if we get back into our purple channel that we broke out of, the risk is going all the way back down to 1000. So maybe we might get a bounce at the middle of the channel over here at like 1150, but after 1150, it's 1100. So level by level. Right now, we are testing the top side. If this wants to show some resistance, I'm looking for the resistance around here. If it doesn't have a resistance here when New York opens and it just continuously goes up, well, we're looking for like 1800-ish. But around here at the next 4-hour close, or next 1 or 2 4-hour closes, I'm expecting a roll around, because we're going sideways and volume is declining. So it's a little bit of a bearish divergence on volume, as well as if you look at the RSI on my other chart on my phone, I have an RSI and I can see that the bear divergence was already forming. Let me confirm that actually. Give me 1 second and I will confirm that for you. And okay, so right now that bearish divergence already played out. We are actually testing back into the bullish zone on a 4-hour chart on Ethereum, and we are hitting it right now, the edge of the bull control zone. If we get rejected by it, then obviously we're gonna probably look for lower. But closing like this in the next 4 hours, we will probably see a little bit higher, guys. So I'm just giving you the heads up. I think we might go up a little bit into open and then roll over, but pre-market right now, Dow's getting hit, so we might just have this 4-hour candle close, and at 8 o'clock we'll start seeing the downside before pre-market even opens. I mean, during pre-market, before the market even opens, we might see some of that pullback come in into New York Stock Exchange open. And then once that pullback is done, stock exchange opens around 9:30, 10, or 9:30 Central, you might see the rally come in after that. So what I'm saying is pull back now until New York Stock Exchange opens, and when New York Stock Exchange opens, we can start going back up at like a relief rally bounce kind of situation. Like this can flag out. It can go something like this. So it can go like this until 8, and then just kind of similar to this situation right here. So just be warned that this can flag and then pump. That's what we're waiting to see, if it's going to do that. And oops. That's the range I'm looking for. So let's see how that plays out. All right. So let's see over here. We're not trying to touch it, but when it comes to these lower levels, we might try to scalp along. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's Bitcoin and Ethereum for you guys for today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the section below. If there are other assets you want to cover or ask me about, feel free to leave them in the section below, and I will get back to you ASAP. Aside from that, if you guys would like, there's a Discord group in the description below that you are more than welcome to join. It's completely free, and there's a lot of professional traders in there sharing their thoughts and wisdom, a lot that I don't know about. So it's a great place to be to gather more information, and then you can take that information and formulate your own method and move accordingly, which is exactly what you should be doing, learning how to do it yourself. All right, well, aside from that, guys, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Be safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy and keep that leverage low.